What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad is in the building, baby. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the situation with Moniece Slaughter. She is feeling a certain type of way when it comes to Claudia Jordan, Vivica Fox, Lisa Raye, and also her former roommate. And basically, Moniece Slaughter has came out to expose Vivica Fox and Lisa Raye, basically saying that they got physical out here with another woman, you know, for a man. And Vivica Fox would be out here in these streets wilding at her age over a man. And also, Moniece Slaughter, she exposes, you know, Claudia Jordan not getting her facts and not understanding anything and actually laughing and grinning in her face and then now talking behind her back. And Moniece Slaughter is feeling a certain type of way. She says she's ready for the roommate. She's ready for the people that she put a restraining order on, and she's ready for Dr. Dre. She is ready and she stay ready, so she never has to get ready. And basically, she said if they want some, they can get some. And the full live video that Monique recorded on Instagram that was off the chain, and she was reading and dismissing people like crazy, that is going to be on my membership page. So all my members, you're going to be able to see the full video of Moniece Slaughter give great details about the situation. But let's check out this.
Because right now it's not even like a big thing, but somebody DM'd me. One of the cyber fam DM'd me and said, hey, this guy named so-and-so says you were his roommate and they were talking bad about you on this particular show and you weren't there to defend yourself. So let me just say a couple of different things. This person is friends with Lisa Raye and Vivica Fox, right? Now, I've never done anything to Lisa Raye. I've never said anything about Lisa Raye. I'm going to assume that this happened because my son has a friend. Follow me here. My son has a childhood friend who he plays basketball with. This friend's mother was good friends with Lisa Raye, Vivica Fox, and another woman who was going to remain nameless. I stopped talking to and I cut off Cameron's friend's mom. I told everybody she's thirsty, she's whack, she's this, she's that. Everyone in my family, that is. That never left my family. So, recently, Vivica, Cam's friend's mom, and Lisa Raye physically attacked this other woman whose name I'm not going to mention. Over a man. Vivica in particular scratched this lady's face up, did all kind of crazy shit. So then I see Lisa Raye, Vivica, and Cam's friend's mom on vacation, and I left a comment. This was a while ago. So they don't say anything. So Lisa Raye and Vivica, I guess, are co-hosts of this show. And I guess they decided to bring my season 2 roommate on. This is their get back, right? So Claudia Jordan leads him into, so how did a Love and Hip Hop cast member become your roommate and snitch on you? So my roommate, I guess, got busted for wire fraud. They raided my house the day I was leaving for the season 2 reunion. I had no idea homie was a criminal. How can I snitch on someone and I don't even know you're doing, like, you're committing wire fraud and identity theft? How can I snitch on someone that I don't even know is doing these things? I've said that from the beginning. So here's the thing with that. I'm in my bed, sleep. 6 o'clock, they come banging on the door. 2 weeks prior to this, I had dropped Cam off at school. I came back. My roommate let me use his car. At the time, I didn't have a car. I come back. I'm outside on the porch. I'm smoking a cigarette, and I see undercovers in front of the house. The ex-roommate is in the backyard with his dogs. And I said, look at this. These undercovers have been out here for a minute. He said, ooh, child, I'm glad they're not here for me. And then he went on about his business. 2 weeks later, they raid us. They come to the garage. They finally let me get in the shower so I don't miss my flight for the reunion. At this point, I've had to notify Mona, Stephanie, my PA, who's responsible for getting me to the airport. They had to notify, the network that I might not be able to make it. We don't know when they're going to let me go. So boom, they search my room. They search Cameron's room. They search our bathroom first. They let me get in the shower. They let me finish packing. He says, can I go? They said, well, yeah, they take my phone actually, and they download everything from my phone. Then they let me go. So I barely make my flight. I come back, mind you, he has not been paying rent. I picked up the bill and I was paying the rent. My dad had to come over, sit with his mom. At the time, this is a 50-year-old man. Gay man. And my dad has to sit with your mom to figure out when you're going to leave. When it was time to move in, I'm the only one that had my move-in money. You didn't even have your money to move in, bro. You didn't even have your money to move in. So what are you talking about? I snitched on you. I was living in your house, rent-free. I was taking care of you. I was paying the bills. I was buying the groceries. It was me. Now you're out here doing interviews talking about I was living in your house rent-free and I snitched on you, my nigga. First of all, let's just be very clear about one thing. This is off the heels of all my custody shit. You think I'm going to knowingly let my son live in the house with a criminal and compromise my custody? Number one. Number two, do you think I'm going to knowingly move into a house with somebody where we could be evicted? Like, it just, after everything I had been through. After everything I had been through. And you have the audacity to get out here and do interviews talking about, I snitched on you. I was living in your house rent-free. You helped me out. Dog, let's back up. First of all, I went to high school with his brother. I went to high school. My really good friend that I went to high school with dated his brother. I've known him and his family since I was a little girl. So there was a trust factor here. Like, what the hell is wrong? I've been quiet. See what I'm saying? Everybody's like, oh, she needs to learn how to mind her business. I've been quiet. Now, bro, like, I could have lost my son. We could have lost that. He moved. First of all, let's back up. I've been very transparent. When I came onto the show, my mom kicked me out. Homeboy said, oh, I have an extra room. I need a roommate. I was trying to get back on my feet. Me and Cam moved into his townhouse. We took the other room in the bedroom. I was paying the rent. He comes to me one day and says, I haven't been in a discrepancy with my landlord. We got to move out. So we had to hurry up and move out. My credit was shit. His credit was shit. He said, oh, one of my business partners said we could put the lease in his name and we could be on the lease. Bam. So we go look at the house. We're all on the lease. His friend co-signed for the house. We're all on the lease. Come move-in day, I'm the only one that has my money. He had to borrow his money. No problem. It got us in the door. Now I'm the only one paying the bills. He got fired from his job. He started drinking heavily. One day he came home drunk and hit the side of the house. Little did we all know he had been fired, didn't say anything, and became an alcoholic. He was stashing bottles in the garage sink. He was stashing fraudulent documents in a cooler that my parents let me use for the season 2 viewing party that I had put in the garage. You got busted, dummy, because you were hanging out with a whole other felon. And y'all was out there doing whatever you were doing, and they were on her head top and saw you in the surveillance, and that's how I ended up living out the lease. I go out of town. I'm talking to his brother one day, and I'm like, yo, how's your brother? Whatever. Man, he's in jail. What happened? He went up to the bay, driving drunk, got pulled over, got arrested. They let him out. He came back to Cali. His parole officer told him he had to come do the piss test. They told him that they had his car. He could come pick it up. When they got there, they arrested him for violation. And then they held him while they built his case. That don't have nothing to do with me. In the house. Why do you think my anxiety is bad? Because I know me. I know me. Why do y'all think I chose to go on medication? Because I know me. And I know what I'm capable of. And y'all got the game twisted, fucked up. Lisa Raye got me fucked up. Vivica got me fucked up. And Claudia needs to do her motherfucking due diligence. I ain't never done nothing to her. Sat down and did a show with her before and she was sweet as pie.